Hello YouTube, this is Marauders here, and today I'm very happy to be able to say we finally have it! We have the best Bluetooth controller for Windows 10, and here it is! Yes, this, for those of you who know, this might look like yet another Xbox One controller, but this is not a normal Xbox One controller. This is one of the new ones that come with Bluetooth in them. And as I was really excited when they first announced this along with the Xbox One S, because I knew that this means that because this supports Bluetooth, it means that we would finally be able to get a Bluetooth XInput controller that's officially supported by Microsoft. And I was right. Now with these Bluetooth Xbox One controllers, you can pair the controller to your Windows 10 Anniversary Edition PC, and you can use it wirelessly. So that means you don't need to use this dongle. But there are still some differences. We'll get to that later. But I'm just so excited. Let me just show you. And then we can go to settings. We can see that this is the Bluetooth management screen. Let me just pan it. You can see it's the manage Bluetooth devices, and we can see there's the Xbox Wireless controller. So it's great. We have a Bluetooth Xbox Wireless controller. Awesome. And for the most part, it basically works just like an Xbox One controller, so works perfectly. Anything that requires XInput will just work. It will detect it like as if it's another Xbox One controller and just work. I mean, at this point, I really don't need to show this. I mean, it works. But okay. So okay. So it works just like any other Xbox One controller, which is great. That means you don't need to waste your cycles running input mapper. You don't need to fiddle with any DLLs or anything. It'll just work with anything that a normal wired Xbox One controller will work with. That's great. So now we have an officially supported Bluetooth XInput controller. That's great. So what are the caveats? So unfortunately, if you have both if you're gonna use this both on a PC and the Xbox One, yeah, you have to keep unpairing and repairing it between the PC and the console. So while the console, to pair the console, you just do the usual thing, press the pair button and then press the pair button on the console, and it will just find each other. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, this will also work with the normal Xbox One, not just the Xbox One Slim. But of course, in order to pair this with the PC, you have to open up the settings, go into Bluetooth, and then same thing, you still press the button and it will show up on the found Bluetooth devices. So there's no quick. Wow, it would have been great if Microsoft gave a little switch that says Bluetooth or Xbox radio and, well, store to the connection profiles. But I guess that's a pipe dream. Okay, and then the other thing here is that when you connect this with Bluetooth, you can only use it as a controller. So the audio in-out doesn't work, and the keypad, the chat pad or whatever connectivity devices don't work. But there was something interesting though. At first, when I first got this controller and I paired it to the PC, I actually could use the audio jack for it. Actually exposed itself as a Bluetooth audio device, but unfortunately it exposed it as a very low quality headset audio device, so the audio quality was very bad. But after I connected it to the console and the console said there was an update for the controller and it updated the controller's firmware, the audio device profile was removed from the controller itself. So yeah, it didn't work well anyway to begin with, but once you update it, it'll be totally gone. Now the other thing here is that Microsoft doesn't officially support pairing more than one of these Xbox controllers via Bluetooth to your PC. I guess you're happy to try. You're welcome to try, but the official note from Microsoft is that they only support one. Okay, and then of course we have the whole issue of the fact that it's using Bluetooth, and different machines have different Bluetooth radios. Some work well, some are fickle, some might not work properly depending on what you pair to it. So even though we have an official Bluetooth controller, while it will work as a controller, hopefully your Bluetooth radio doesn't screw up and it can still function well when it's connected to it via Bluetooth. It has happened. I have seen my experience is that with my many tablets is that sometimes you will get a tablet where it doesn't like a particular Bluetooth keyboard or a particular Bluetooth mouse. So I'm pretty sure that can also happen with the controller. So there is a chance that your Bluetooth doesn't like the controller and it might not work as well as it should. Okay, so now you know that the new Xbox One controllers do have Bluetooth. So how do you identify it? Okay, now the easiest way is, if you can see a box, you just look at the side and you look for the Bluetooth logo. So the new Bluetooth compatible controllers all have a Bluetooth logo on it. The old ones obviously don't have. The other thing is that, based on what I've seen on the Microsoft website, is that the new Bluetooth controllers all have this white color box. So if we see here, these are 3 of the controllers that I've seen which are Bluetooth. So they all have this white color box, whereas the original controllers like let's say this Copper Shadow. So this is obviously not white. But the new ones all seem to have the white color box. So I guess that's something to go by. But just look at the box, look for the Bluetooth logo, and if it has it, it means that it's a Bluetooth controller. Okay, so one more thing that I need to point out is that the Bluetooth will only work if your Windows 10 is updated to Windows 10 Anniversary Edition. So you need to have the latest Windows 10 update in order to connect via Bluetooth. It will not work on Windows 7, Windows 8, or even plain vanilla Windows 10. You must update it to Windows 10 Anniversary Edition. And if I haven't made it clear, this controller will still work with any Xbox One. And yes, if you want to use the audio port and everything else, you can still connect the controller using the USB cable, or you can still use the dongle with it. So it is basically as good as your normal Xbox One controller, just that you can use Bluetooth with it as well. So this is awesome. I if you're looking for a Bluetooth controller, seriously, this is definitely something that you should consider. It might be a bit more expensive than your usual Taiwanese or some other mobile controller, but well, it's an Xbox One controller, so at least the quality is there. The other interesting thing here is that I think this would probably work with your Android devices as well, because it says it will work with Minecraft Pocket Edition on the Android. So I'm pretty sure when you connect this to an Android device, it will just detect it as a HID controller, and it should just work as well. So don't have a chance to try it out on my side, but it should work. After all, it's just a Bluetooth profile as well. I'm really overjoyed to finally have a Bluetooth XInput controller. Words can't describe how I feel right now. Okay, so this is Marauders. I will see you all in the next video.